I'm Kristin, and I'm a psychotherapist. Trauma is something that is very individual. Someone may have a negative experience and come out just fine. They seemingly come out and it doesn't seem to bother them. They move on very quickly. And someone else may carry that for a long time. It may be very heavy for them. It doesn't mean that you're defective in any way. It just means that that's how your nervous system is is handling that particular experience, and perhaps some guidance and exploration around what was happening for you at the time and what brought on these parts that needed to get loud to be able to keep you safe. We can use the word trauma, we can use the word negative experience. Whatever it is, it's worth exploring. The more we push it down, the more we push it away, the more it gets louder and louder and louder. And before we know it, it's not anxiety, it's a full on panic attack. And that feels awful. The feeling of having a panic attack can really feel like you can feel like you're dying. You feel like your heart is going to jump right out of your chest. And so when we work with the body, when we work with mindfulness, present moment, we're noticing that those parts are activated, perhaps getting louder, and we want anxiety to inform us so that we can then take that information in and say, today I'm feeling a little off, so maybe I need a little bit of self-care. Maybe I need to spend a little time, going for a walk, utilizing our self-care tools and acknowledging and say, hey, anxiety, I see you. I just want to let you know right now, I'm safe. I'm going to be driving the bus today, that metaphorical bus, where anxiety and sadness and anger can be passengers, but we certainly don't want them to be driving the bus. When you're sitting in what we call the window of tolerance, we're not hyper-regulated and we're not hypo-regulated. So hyper-regulation is when we're sitting and we're feeling anxious, we're worrying, constantly worrying, and we're feeling like doom and gloom. When we're out the bottom of that window, we freeze up and we can't move. We're stuck in bed all the time. And so when we're in the window, we have both our emotional and our rational brain on board. So we can both think about, I'm feeling anxious and I can get through that emotions have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You may be feeling anxious now, but you're not going to feel anxious forever. It will end. It's not your whole life.